This video is for French learners, from beginners to French learners who are A2 level but who can't make sentences in spoken French confidently. And actually, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you the 3 most widespread mistakes that you do if you're struggling to make sentences in spoken French. I'm going to tell you why these are mistakes, and also I'll tell you the solutions to these mistakes. So by the end of this video, you'll know how to learn to speak French and how to transform yourself into a French speaker. Mistake number 1. Start with written French. What I mean by that is when you learn French with written materials, like text or articles, or just written rules or words that you read or you use as a support. When you start by learning written French, you have an illusion of knowing French, because you know French words. But I say that it's an illusion, because when you try to speak just by making sentences, you realize that you can't connect these words together, or it's really hard. First, I want to say that it's not your fault. It's just the traditional method for all subjects to give you stuff to read. But that's normal that it doesn't work for speaking a new language. When you learn spoken French, you need to learn to organize words in your head in real time to make sentences. So it's not like learning physics or history. So you need to create reflexes to speak. That's why I'm really talking about a transformation into a French speaker. And it's different from being able to write French. So you need different methods. One to learn spoken French, one to learn written French. So to speak French, you need a speaking method. And what is a speaking method? It's a method where you start speaking French from the beginning and all along your learning path. Most people believe that they need first to learn written French to be able to speak French. But that's the mistake. You have to speak French straight away to get the French language in your head. And don't waste any minute of your learning. And that's the job of the method and the teacher to make you speak. Mistake number 2. Learn by heart rules and words. You can't understand how a language works when you learn anything by heart. That makes the opposite effect. You know too many words and you don't know what to do with them. And that's also why you feel overwhelmed. You know things, but you're stuck. And again, traditional methods in all subjects make you learn stuff by heart, which can be okay sometimes, but not to speak a language. Because when you do that, you're not arranging words together to make sentences. Whereas that's what you need. Practice making sentences. Now, you may say that you need to know French words to connect them together. And that's true. But you can start making sentences with very few words. And it's because you keep on using words by making sentences that you remember these words. And remember that a course or a method that asks you to learn by heart words or rules or anything is not doing his job. Whereas a good method doesn't only show you what you should learn, it makes you learn. By making sentences, working on words order. And a proper words order is the most impressive things in language learning. Mistake number 3. Separate learning and practicing. If you learn how a language works without practicing, you're not really learning. And that's the best way to freeze when you need to speak. A good rule of thumb is when you spend 3 minutes learning French, you need 7 minutes speaking French. So you need to start making sentences right from the beginning, because speaking is a way of learning. That's how you acquire a language. When you speak French all along your path, you see the results straight away. You see yourself becoming a French speaker. And that's rewarding. And that motivates you to keep on going. So now you see that learning to speak French is very specific. And traditional methods are not made for that. So if you're tired of learning French without being able to make proper sentences in spoken French instantly, and if you'd like to get used to make sentences with the right words order and become a French speaker. I created a course that I called Spoken French Now, because this course makes you speak French from lesson 1. It's an online course for beginners to A2 level that gets you to have day-to-day conversations in French in 3 months. It's only based on speaking French. It's a guided speaking method, so you're completely guided step by step. You do it at your own pace. You remember what you learn. You always see yourself making perfect French sentences. So it's perfect for your motivation. And you train regularly with a timer to get the French reflexes and to think in French. You can see below to get more details and click on the link to get it. And as it includes one-on-one live sessions with me, you can join Spoken French Now until this Sunday. So if you want to speak French, you can join Spoken French Now with the link below, and I see you there.